You guys, I really love to do readings. I really kind of just like wanted to mention how much confidence or how much of an ego boost that doing the reading I just did. I mean, to like use my powers for good and to like be so on point and to tap in to just know what this is or that is or what's going on. It's very beautiful and it's challenging though at the same time because it gives me like this hunger. It's like, who can I do a reading for next? Who can I help? Who needs me? You know? It's kind of magical and it's really fun. So I'm glad I did that. It was really nice. I'm going to turn on my light. And I'm going to attempt to read my final chapter. And can we mention something really interesting that also happened actually? So, intuition, for some reason, something told me to count the cards, like as if all the cards weren't there. I knew. And then I count the cards and I keep counting and it's 77. It's supposed to be 78. And then intuition tells me to move the trunk. I move the trunk and the card that's there is the world upside down, you guys. If you don't know, when I did my Akashic record reading, they told me that I'm what's called fourth order. Fourth order means that I help people transition. I help people basically die. I help people come to terms with their death, and supposedly I help bring souls back in to like come back. That in itself I have a lot of homework to do on because that part kind of freaks me out, and it always did. You know, when I was a kid I saw spirits, you could say, and I saw all kinds of different things, and I kind of like really ran away and I put a block up so I could never see that stuff again. And I'd really like to come to understand that a little bit more. But I just thought it was so bizarre. Of all the cards that it could be, it was the world upside down, which symbolizes how you have a need to take care of necessary unfinished business before you leave this planet. And only you know the loose ends you have to tie up. And the way that I put it to my clients is, you know, some people think that if you knew you were going to die, that you would just go get completely wasted. But I know, and you know, that's not really how you would spend your last day. You have people you'd want to say I'm sorry to. You have amends to make and people to show you love and jobs to do, people to put in their place and to make them learn. Things like that. If you put it black and white like that, I really enjoy it because it challenges people to really do what they're here to do on Earth. And then when you bring the video game thing, okay, let's go over that again, okay? I just mentioned this, okay? I love to mention this a lot about how you are given $10 every day, but instead let's call them 10 blocks of life. And either you can, when you get angry, you spend $5, you spend 5 blocks, and like half your life is gone for the day kind of thing. Like you're wasting your energy. So I always challenge people, like, how are you spending your life? How are you spending your energy? Are you compromising yourself for other people? You know, are you, what are you doing for you? Are you only doing for you? What do you choose to do? Are you choosing to help someone else or choosing to do this job that you don't really want to do? Are you telling yourself that it's okay because you need the money? I mean, there's something much bigger going on, and I believe what you choose to serve yourself is ultimately your choice, yet at the same time most people don't recognize that they are choosing to serve themselves things that don't really make them happy, or they're choosing to smoke cigarettes and choosing to do anything to make their life experience on Earth a little bit shorter, yet they're not cognitively recognizing that that's truly what they're doing with their spare time. I challenge people to really question themselves and question their beliefs. I love to break down words. I'm really into linguistics. I'm really into Michael Tazarian. I'd highly encourage you to listen to him. The main reason why I brought that up just now is because I thought of the word believe. Lie. I mean, to me, that resonates in an aspect because there's so many belief systems that people have that are completely false. Like, some people think that they don't deserve success, or that they aren't good enough, or that they'll never have money, or they won't travel. You know, there's that Henry Ford saying, if you believe you can, or if you believe you can't, you're right. I believe there's a lot of truth to that. At the same time, I also believe that you're put in all these difficult situations, and it's kind of up to you how you're going to handle things. And I believe in the phoenix, and basically burning to ashes and rising out of them as well. So there's a lot of different things that are going on, and I just challenge people to really go after their happiness and to really recognize what that is for them, to try to figure out where they want to go and what they really want to do. And it's complicated. It's like they don't believe they can be happy. They don't believe that things could be differently, or that things aren't what they seem. Another thing that I point out to people is, if I'm an awful person, do I tell you I'm an awful person? Do I tell you I'm a liar? Do I tell you I cheat? Do I tell you I steal? If I want to die, do I tell you, or do I hide behind a smile? Some things you might want to think about. And if you find yourself upset, there's a huge chance that you just know that you're deeply kind of far away from where you're supposed to be. Your soul is talking to you every day, telling you what to do. You also have an inner tyrant or terrorist that is telling you bad things too. So it's up to you to kind of decipher between the two and kind of set yourself free. And sometimes you have to push all the thoughts aside. That's mindfulness, right? There's a lot of other things I could go on about. I hope you enjoyed this Midnight Syndicate. It's kind of totally ruining the monetization of this video. However, you guys, I gotta get into my book. I've been procrastinating this way too long. It's due tomorrow at midnight. Maybe I'll do it tonight. I don't know. I almost feel like I could go home now, to be honest. I feel like I did what I came here to do. And it just feels so rewarding. It becomes addicting, It's like, oh man, I want to do this for someone else, but I can't always tap into that energy and be able to do that. Well, did I just get what I asked for? We'll find out. Hi.
Hi.
Are you trying to get a reading?
Totally.